happy readers, my name is Liz and today we're reviewing The Queen of Kentucky by Alecia Whitaker. I received this book through the Debut Author Challenge tour blog. Thank you ladies for sending me this. You're awesome, and I was so happy to read this. I was like, I need some more Southern books in my repertoire. What? In my Goodreads, you know, just something good to read from the South. And this was pretty good. I enjoyed it. Think Mean Girls, but set in Kentucky. This 14-year-old girl named Ricky Jo decides that when she gets into high school, she wants to be called Erica. She wants to be this popular girl. She wants to have the pretty boyfriend and, you know, all the fame and fortune that comes with popularity in high school. Stuff that's not gonna matter after you graduate high school. So you have Ricky Jo, who is now called Erica. You have her best friend Luke, who lives next door, well, down the street, I guess, from her. Then you have Candace, who is sassy and awesome and ginger. Then you have Mackenzie and Sarah and Kimmy and Laura. The girls in this book are basically the plastics from Mean Girls. It's just like kind of, you know, you have the girl who's supposed to be nice but wants to steal your crush. Then you have the other girls who are just kind of like, oh, we just want to gossip and just ruin other people's lives, basically. Then you have Senor Wolf, who is the resident D-bag. Just totally, he's one of those people who like flips back and forth and you're not sure if he's cool or if he's just totally a butthead. He's good at being that. He legitimately calls her out for being redneck and then later on is like, oh, why aren't you talking to me? Why aren't we friends? Just awful, just good. He's like one of those like good awful characters that you're like, I could almost root for him, but not quite. There's a lot of other casts of characters that are a little bit more minor, but at the same time very interesting characters like Mama and Papa and Luke's family and other people's parents, and just hilarious, great. I would say that that is one of the plus sides of this book, is just like they're just genuinely good characters, well-written characters. I feel like this book's storyline was quite formulaic almost, where it's just kind of like with Mean Girls, that's why I keep relating back to it. It's just like, girl wants to be popular, she wants to have friends, and so she kind of creates this new identity, finds out she doesn't like that person, nobody else likes that person either. Her world comes to a screeching halt when there is a tragic accident of terrible proportions, like several times in this book. Just, whoa, just have the tissues ready for some of these things. And then at the end she's like, oh, I want to just be me, and it's just, you feel it coming, you feel it. As far as the storyline goes, it's very formulaic, but it's a very cute book, so I think it kind of pays up for it in that regard. But at the same time, it's not one of those books that I would be like, A+ all around. It's a good, like, fast read. I would say, like, it's one of those, like, beach summer reads that you could read very, very quickly. It's just, I don't want to spoil it from there, but it's just like that kind of book where it's like, girl decides she wants to go after this, decides that that's not the greatest thing ever, learns a lesson. I'm not saying this book was very immature, because there were times where I was like, man, she's kind of immature, but it was like her going from like being 14, she wants to be young and free, and then she finds out that, you know, you have responsibilities that you can't just shirk for, you know, your popular friends and things like that. She has her smart times where she joins yearbook and she does some really awesome things, and I just like, I liked that part of her character where she was like, yeah, I'm gonna join the school paper and I want to do this, that, and the other, and just actually wanted to be herself. So this book comes out in a couple of days. If you want to check it out, read the first, you know, 20 pages or so, that'd be cool, because I think it's at least worth the read. I think the cover is adorable. I think that's what really got me, and the setting is so genuine. Like the author was raised in Kentucky, and just you can tell it's like, you know, Southern home cooking reading this book. But overall, I would say that this is a good debut novel for Alecia Whitaker, and I hope to read her next novel whenever that comes out, because I think that she has really good writing style, but I hope that she gets some more originality into all of that and not the kind of like stereotypical high school-y kind of storyline there. So I hope you all have a great day. Maybe pick this up, maybe, you know, look at the pretty cover, and keep reading.